want to tell you something real quick because it's been on my mind for like not even a whole week, probably less than a week. So, you know how people compare Drake to other hip hop artists, right? How we got him on the top 10 rappers list, how we got him on the top 10, top 5 artist list, right? Even Complex put out that list, what, was it last night or maybe the day before yesterday, how, you know, Drake was number 1 on the list and he's being compared to all the other rappers, right? Who's hot right now or who's contributed the most to hip hop. And I got to thinking, I don't think we should be comparing Drake to other rap artists, right? Because of the type of music he makes. It was stat quo, right? He said this before, but I'm going to put in the clip of him on third verse saying what his music sound like.
I'll be picking the grapes off of some stem on a private flight flying somewhere in Georgia.
Listening to Drake. You're listening to your favorite Drake playlist.
Listen to Drake with the swimming pool in the back of my private plane. And sitting in the jacuzzi. Listening to the song he said, something about Bahamas or whatever.
He basically was saying that his music sounds like luxury pool music, right? And that got me thinking. Who else makes music like that? Or Mos Def even said, Yasin Bey.
Drake is pop to me.
Right, that's fair. In the sense that it's charting like pop music, popular music.
In the sense, like, if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, so it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with shopping.
Commercial music.
Or it's
Commercial music,
shopping with an edge in certain instances. Or...
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Of course, I mean,
it's
get
commercial, entertaining, fun, good, formulaic music.
It's likable.
Likable music, yeah.
It's likable.
But is it...
Mos Def even said that Drake music sounds like a Walmart, like you're not shopping at Walmart, you're shopping at Target. He said his music sounds like he was shopping at Target. So that got me thinking, who else sounds like that? Who else makes music like that? Who else gets the scrutiny, right, of being a pop artist, of jacking people's sound, and apparently the scrutiny of who can't really sing and who's all right in their genre, but they just make massive pop hits. And then I got me thinking, oh, Barry Manilow. That is the perfect way to describe Drake. Drake is the Barry Manilow of hip hop. And that's simply because he makes what they call Barry Manilow. If I'm not mistaken, you can look it up. They said Barry Manilow makes elevator music. And is that not how people describe Drake? And especially when we're talking about, I guess, the missing piece to hip hop right now. We're talking about Drake not having the vibes, right? Especially there's a lot of Gen Xers too. There's a lot of Gen Xers and maybe elder millennials saying how Drake's music is just like, they just miss Drake's music so much. But then I realized the type of people who were saying that, most of these people do have money. But then also, most of these people, right, they just love, I guess, the atmosphere, right? And if the equivalent would be Barry Manilow, right? Also Jewish, mind you, this is a Jewish man from New York, right? Drake is a Jewish man from Toronto, right? We also have the fact that, get this now, Barry Manilow, Las Vegas residency king. Like, I guess back in the day, or I guess back before my time, right? If you want to go to Las Vegas, if you want to see somebody perform in Las Vegas, you ain't go see Bruno Mars. You want to go see Barry Manilow, right? So, and it's funny how that's a connection, but also we got somebody who got a gambling problem who has that connection too, right? Because Drake got a gambling problem, and that's probably why I would suggest him going to do a Las Vegas residency, because he probably he talking about freeing the slaves. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a slave in Las Vegas for a long time. He gonna owe them a whole bunch of money. So no, he shouldn't do a Las Vegas residency. But that's besides the point. The point is the same critiques that Barry Manilow had is the same critiques Drake has in hip hop. Barry Manilow, people did not like him. Like people love the music, I guess, but they were just saying like he's not real rock or whatever he has. I think some people even call his music yacht rock, right? And I don't know, it makes sense to me. And then also I'm thinking about it, or I was thinking about it during this week. Copacabana. What's the equivalent to Copacabana? Now I got two equivalent songs to that, right? I got Hotline Bling, and then I had Passion Fruit. But either way, that fits into that sonic palette of this is catchy, this is islandish, this is just straight up just some good vibe music at the time, at the time that Barry Manilow did his stuff, and then at the same time that Drake was doing his stuff. It just all just makes sense to me. And I'm like, damn. They the same white man.